The vision lives on. This is Jonathan's vision right here, guys. The vision lives. The vision lives. Oh man, what the full boss nodes, by the way, chat. We have full boss nodes. Those guys have 6 million HP. Those guys have like 6+ million HP. We're good to go. Dude, come on, man. Come on, man.
It tastes better than they look.
Hold on, hold on. No, she didn't even get a charge. She didn't even get a charge. I was gonna wait for her to charge over here and then drop the Orb of Storms. I stunned her before she even got the charge. Oh, that feels bad. I'm sorry. Average Spark gameplay. Oh god. Oh, I saw it under my feet for a second. There you go. See, chat, there's nothing to worry about. The ritual's piece of cake now. Piece of cake. There you go. Now he's a doggy. There it is. He wanted to do his ice breath that time. I just stay away from. Told you, chat. Orb of Storms is a. Damn it, we only got the one fragment. Orb of Storms is a trap.
No, I will succeed. Burn to ash, demon of Atzoatl.
I'd be happy with 2 fragments, but it's gonna be 1. We don't have enough waystone drop chance. So just a little bit of sparks. What the hell was that, dude? There we go. If we get lucky, I get 2 fragments. If not, it's all good. 1 fragment is fine. I don't care. We got 1 fragment. It's all good. Full crit? That's not a bad one. Our elemental whatchamacallit. What kind of hat is that? Sit here and get hit by this. I'd be like, yo. GGG tried to nerf us. That's crazy. GGG tried to nerf us. That's the audacity. The audacity of them, dude. Killing tons of mobs. We're almost at 1,000. We haven't even started the breach. 1,000. Easy. How we start the breach. I'll loot afterward. I'll loot afterward. This is a good spot to just This is the type of map you want for Breach, so you just run around in this giant circle. Ah. More splinters. Please. Get the hand. Oh, we're so back. Oh, we're so back, dude. Oh, we got another one? The third one today. Are you serious? That's insane. Give me, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, it's a good start. How much do I got? We've got enough to do 4 rolls. We can't do the 2 mil roll. Transmutations? Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Come on, come on. I love these boxes. These boxes are so good. Yes, these boxes are so good, dude. These boxes are so good. Oh, one more time. Oh, these boxes are so good. Hey YouTube, I'm just Anthony. Welcome back to another Path of Exile 2 video. This is an update video for our Blood Mage build guide. This is regarding the high-end variant of the build. We got it up and running. We got most of our pieces of our build going already. They're not the perfect pieces. We might have a dead mod here or there, or a mod that just needs to be of higher tier, but we got to get what we can afford. So this is the high-end version as it stands, and it is absolutely dominating. It's blasting. We are sort of a glass cannon, but we have been settling our defenses, settling in a little bit, mostly attacking that stun threshold. Getting stunned by little teeny tiny mobs was so frustrating. And we fixed that. I've completely negated that. I can get beat on by rare mobs now and take multiple hits from a rare mob, and I still will not get stunned. Stun threshold is fantastic, and it's perfect for our Blood Mage, where as long as we can keep casting spells and keep getting damage out there, we're just going to heal up instantly. It's awesome. Let's not waste too much time. I'm going to jump right into it, get into the abilities. So, please ignore the Decompose and the Sigil of Power. I don't use those. This is on the wand. This is just so chat can give me a hard time for not using an ability that will make us do even more damage. I don't like using Sigil of Power. It's too many buttons. I want less buttons. Going into Lightning Bolt, we have Concentrated Effect, Considered Casting, Spell Echo, Ingenuity. Now, my Lightning Bolt with the gear I have, the gems and everything else, has almost a 55,000 DPS tooltip. If yours doesn't look anywhere near this, that's okay. You just got to get, you know, a better wand, a better focus, gem levels, more crit multi, more trigger spell damage, flat spell damage, whatever it is. That's all it usually comes from, is your gear itself. Going down to Life Remnants, I have Magnetism, Dissipate, Herbalism, Cannibalism, and Mysticism, because as long as we're on full energy shield, which we have a little bit of energy shield, and if we don't get hit, it's just a free 30% spell damage. Why not? Spark, we have that Arcane Tempo, Inspiration, Persistence, Acceleration, and Mobility. I love mobility. It is still going to be your last jewel socket, so if you don't have a perfect jeweler's orb, you don't have to use mobility, but if you do have that perfect 5 and you can get mobility in the build, ooh, it feels good. It just says 25%, right? You would think it's not that big of a deal, but man, you put mobility on this guy and clearing maps just feels so much smoother. Going down the Orb of Storms. Orb of Storms is mainly for bosses. That's what it's for. You can drop it on a boss before the boss is, you know, being ready to attack, so they're doing their little entrance animation, whatever it may be. You drop it down and then you blast the boss. The boss dies in a half second or 2 seconds or whatever, you know, a few seconds. It does take a few seconds. It's not literally a half second, but it's pretty damn fast, as you probably saw in the video at the start. Cast on critical, we have that arc. I got this one at level 20 already. Impetus, energy retention, electrocute, and then another arc, because it's going to be our arc loop. We have 2 arcs. This one's still at level 19. I need another level 20 skill gem to drop so I can get this to level 20. I believe my spark is level 20 already, so that's good. Orbit Storms is only 19. Going into the equipment right over here, we're looking pretty good. The required equipment to get the build online: Mask of the Sangomancer. This is going to give you blood magic. So blood magic makes it where we do not have any mana anymore, and we're going to just use our own life to power our spells. So all of our spells that are cast use our life, our health pool. So it's a very dangerous play style because we just hurt ourselves. The mobs don't hurt us enough. We decided to hurt ourselves. This is the only way we can really get that cast on crit machine gun of arcs rolling. Otherwise, our mana would be gone too quickly, or we would have to invest in mana. We'd have to invest in flat mana on our gear, mana regen. We'd have to get a lot of mana regen possibly on the skill tree. It would just be more investment on mana to take away from the build. And we don't need that. We have 10% spell leech because we're a blood mage. Let's just use that 10% spell leech. We'll jack our damage up really high. So 10% is just an overwhelming amount of leech. And then we don't need mana. We're good to go. We kill ourselves and heal ourselves all at the same time. On that note, we have the Adziri's Acuity. These make it where critical hits is an instant leech, and we're going to have 100% critical hit chance, or you want at least as close to you can get there. 97, 98, 99, 100. I'm a stickler. I like 100% crit chance. If it doesn't say 100%, I just don't like it. Chat makes fun of me all the time, and I get it. It's okay. But I like it saying 100%. It feels good. I don't want any gaps. The other required item is Choir of the Storm. This gives us that lightning bolt triggered on critical hit, and we are critically hitting all the time. This can proc less than every 0.4 seconds. So we just want it going off as fast as possible. Those are the required items to get the build online. Damage items are going to be your wand, focus, and both of your rings. I'm going to go over those. This is the current wand I'm using in the game. We have gain damage is cold, 133% spell damage, +4 to all level of lightning skills. I would like that to be +5. 75% critical hit chance, 14 intellect. That 14 intellect I would like to either be critical damage bonus or cast speed. And then maybe instead of the hybrid spell damage and mana, we can get either flat lightning damage or gain damage as lightning. I no longer needed as much critical hit chance with spells, so the brand new ruins that you can now put in wands, I went ahead and put a greater storm ruin in where we gain 12% of our damage as extra lightning damage. Fantastic. That's a ton of damage. Going over here to the focus. I actually just bought this focus to upgrade from my previous one right before this video. It wasn't a huge upgrade. Everything on here, the only difference is I went from +1 level to +2. Just throwing that out there. So I haven't even got to use this focus yet. I'm going to be using it tomorrow on stream. Give me a little bit more damage tomorrow. But this one has 61% lightning damage, +2 to level of all spells, 98% increased critical hit chance for spells, some fire resist to shore out my fire resistances. If you don't need resistances, you can go ahead and get cast speed, critical hit damage with spells. The mana on here is a dead stat. I can't use it. So instead of mana, if you can get spell damage, so lightning damage and spell damage, we're talking some expensive stuff here. If you got the currency, you can go big. Get lightning damage and spell damage, +2 to skills, critical hit chance, critical damage bonus, and or cast speed. Moving on to the rings. This is one of my rings. This one's a big cold res ring for me, is why I have cold modifiers on it, because it's implicit cold. You don't have to get an implicit cold ring, but I did just because I found it and it was a good deal. I got lightning damage, a lot of life. You want a lot of life on all your gear. Rarity of items found, cast speed, fire, cold. As you can see, I got 46% cold on the modifiers and 26 on the implicit. That's a lot of damn cold. Going over to the other ring. This is a cast speed implicit ring. So it's got cast speed. I have a dead stat with that fire damage to attacks. Oh, well, that's okay. We'll get it replaced some other time. We got life on there, 124. I put life modifiers on this ring just to give me a little bit more. Rarity, cast speed, intelligence, and fire res. So that covers those. I have 3 important items for survival. The chest piece, the boots, and the belt. Those are big, and I want you guys to pay attention to how we did this because it's changing my survival a lot. First off, we got the Utzel, Karas. You could also use a Conqueror's plate. Those 2 bases, it's important that you get those bases, Utzel, Karas, or a Conqueror's plate. Implicitly, they have stun threshold as an implicit percentage stun threshold. You see this one has 39%. I got armor on it. That's not too important. We want a lot of life. So I got armor, 226 life. You need spirit so you can run everything you have on both your remnants and your cast on critical. Reduced attribute requirements actually just make it where I can wear the thing without actually needing a ton of strength. I would love to have more strength. So, you know, reduced attribute requirements isn't you don't need that. You can, if you have enough strength, to try to get another resistance if you can. I got lightning resistance, and most importantly, plus 304 stun threshold. So it's got stun threshold as a modifier and stun threshold as an implicit. Going down to the heavy belt. This heavy belt did not get chance orbed. He did not get destroyed in the hopes of a headhunter. He actually gets to live a long life. So we've got on the headhunter the implicit 30% increased stun threshold. Again, we're just trying to pump that threshold. 158 armor, 171 life. That 10 mana is a dead stat. We don't use it. So that's a 1 mod off on this item. Cold resist, lightning resist 153 stun threshold. Remember that. Now moving over to the boots. I cannot afford a 35% move speed yet, but we have that 141 life, 16 mana, dead stat again, 39 fire resistance, 21 cold resistance, plus 327 stun threshold. 327. So 327, 153, and 304 are my stun thresholds. And then the implicit on the chest is 39% increased, and the implicit on the belt is 30% increased. Now, I did this as an experiment at first because I got so tired of white mobs, blue mobs, anything. Any little mob in the game touched your character, and you would just get light stunned, mini stunned, and then follow-up attacks if you were getting swarmed or you got a bunch of porcupines just shoot you around a corner. You could just get stun locked into oblivion. It'd be stun, 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 stun. You can't dodge roll. You're slamming that space bar. You're trying to hit those potions, and your character is just locked in place. You can't play the game. So infuriating. It's unfortunate that GGG did that in the game, but we solved it. I don't get stunned hardly at all anymore. And if I do get stunned, it's a quick millisecond stun, and any damage that comes during that stun doesn't mean I'm going to get follow-up stunned. I don't get chain stunned. Ever since I had this setup, I've not been chain stunned a single time. I've had rare mobs beating on me while I'm backpedaling and dodge rolling, and they can't stun me. Bosses have hit me with their abilities, no stun. So I'm not saying you can't get stunned. I have been stunned, but I've never been more than a half a second little mini stun. And since I've had this, I've never been machine gun stunned where it's just piled on top of each other because you have a horde of enemies. I'm sorry about that rant. I had to get it out there. It's so important that you get that. I am now level 93. We started power leveling once I was able to figure out the stun threshold because I just stopped dying as much. It was fantastic. I could play all day long and only have a few deaths under my belt. So it's lovely. It's wonderful. 93. Going into the passive skill tree, this is all going to be on Mobalytics, by the way. So Mobalytics will be linked in the description and in the comment. So go to the Mobalytics if you have more questions. We break down everything. We have campaign leveling. We have early mapping, early mage, critical strike mage. Before you get stunned to the flesh, you can actually go critical strike before that. It's a little bit difficult, but we have it rolling. And then we have the standard variant, which still uses mana. And then we have this new high-end variant, which uses blood magic. So just remember that. This is currently where we're on the tree. I need these intellect nodes because I just don't have enough. So if you don't need these, please get rid of them. But this tree is going to look very similar to what you're going to see on Mobalytics right here. This is the tree all the way down here. It's a wonderful tree. If we look at our spells right now, let me just go up to Lightning Bolt. We have critical damage bonus at 531%. Once you get it over 500% and you get all of your other gear sorted out with your gym levels and everything else, you're just hitting like a truck. You're clearing everything off the screen. It's amazing. Going into the Atlas, I want to show you guys what we've been clearing. So I've already finished my Breach. I've already finished all my Olroth kills. We're 8 out of 8. We're 8 out of 8. I've already finished all of my Ritual, my Audience with the King. So the King, we are 8 out of 8 on the King. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be starting Simulacrum. So tomorrow, after this video airs, we're going to maybe try to get 1 or 2 Simulacrums done and go from there to start getting this. We, of course, have our 10 out of 10 bosses. We absolutely destroy map bosses. They don't stand more than a few seconds, and they're stun locked. And then, of course, I've got that 1 Arbiter kill already. That's what gets you your 10 out of 10 bossing, is you need to kill Arbiter at least 1 time. So that Arbiter he's been taken care of. He's gone. We got to get the tablets to do another one. Spoiler, I like selling my Arbiter tablets. Those things are already going over 100 exalts per tablet, per fragment for the Arbiter. So any of you guys want some farming tactics right now, if you can handle doing a Citadel and you can get at least 1 fragment every single time you do a Citadel, you can get upward to 100, maybe even more exalts as these fragments increase in price. So if you don't want to mess around with Arbiter, go get yourself some fragment currency from the market. Very easy to get your character up and running. So guys, that is it. That is the standard build. The way it plays is you cast Spark, and of course you'll be damaging minions, so then your health will be going back up. And end of gameplay. That's how you play. That's how you play the character. It's all content viable. You don't need Orb of Storms other than for bossing if you want it. And even then, you don't even need it. At the point I'm at right now, I don't even need it for bossing. I could just cast Spark, and these tier 16 bosses that have 10 out of 10 Atlas boss points are just going to melt. They die. They're stun locked the entire time. They don't even get to play the game. So it's a phenomenal build. I hope you all enjoy it. Again, give the Mobalytics guide some love. Go give it a like on the website for me. That helps me out as a content creator on the website, move up on the site, and that's what I'm really trying to do. And then, of course, leave a like and a comment on this video if you really are enjoying the Blood Mage, or if you've been joining me on stream. Where's my stream people at? Where are you guys at? Leave a comment down on the bottom. Tell me if I'm doing a good job or not. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you next time, hopefully with more Blood Mage videos. I'm looking forward to getting those tier 4 pinnacle boss kills. Hopefully we can get a tier 4 Zesht kill under our belt here pretty soon. Maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see you next time, guys.